Hey guys, today I have this beautiful ring and I took several pictures of it with my phone, which is this one right here. This is an old phone. I believe it's the Samsung Note 1. It's a broken phone and a dusty phone. But anyway guys, in this video I'm going to try using AI to make my pictures better and hopefully create commercial style image. First of all, everyone, I am not an expert with AI. So please don't judge me. I honestly think it's really for nerds. No offense to all the nerds out there, I'm probably a nerd too. But what I mean, it's so complicated for normal people. They have different names like Flux, SDXL, or something like that. I hope in the future someone make it easier for regular people, especially those who sell products online. I'm going to compare three different websites. The first is Fal.ai, then Tensor.art and Dojo Pixel. They let us use LoRA to train our product's image. They are quite expensive and they try to charge us as much money as possible. Let's begin with Fal.ai. It's a third-party website that allows us to use LoRa by renting their hardware. But before I do anything, I will rename each pictures I took and add a trigger word, which will be ring. Then I will put them in a folder and create a zip file. On the website, I will search for LoRa and training with LoRa. I will type in my trigger word and upload my zip folder. Then just hit the start button. It takes a few minutes to train the model, and this is quite a big drawback, to be honest. But I believe it will get faster in the future, as hardware improves. Once the file is ready, I will hit the run button. And this is where our experiments begin. I needed to find some prompts, so I did some research on Google and find some prompts that I copy and paste, adding my trigger word. I have played around with the setting below. I don't know what all the setting means, but one thing I know is that the number of steps affects the quality of the image generated. I think I probably overtrained it and I should not have set it to the maximum because we need to leave some room for the trainers to work with. Anyway, this is the result and I am quite impressed, to be honest. However, it took me several tries to get these results. It took me a moment to find the correct prompt and mess around with the settings. This is where it gets quite expensive. Anyway, let's review all the pictures generated from Fal.ai. This is the first image with the ring and some red dust explosion. And I really like how it actually blends the image with the scene, creating a natural overlook, and you will see later that the different sites create different results. I've tried another prompt of a woman wearing the actual ring, and those are the results, and also a technician holding the ring, and the result was quite impressive. However, sometimes the finger are kind of messed up, and I read somewhere on the web that the reason is because LoRa runs on the Flux 1.0, which struggle generating fingers. There is a newer version, which is the Flux 1.1. It does a better job, however there is no training mode yet. There is one thing about technology, it improves quickly. There is something new every month and it's kind of hard to keep up. The next website is Tensor.art. which was recommended by a YouTuber, but it is the worst of the three. This time, instead of training with LoRa, I tried a new method called Lokr. Don't ask me what's the difference, because I have no idea. And I don't really want to know. All I care about is the result. This site is the most complicated compared to the first one, and I believe it's made by Chinese people because I can pay with Alipay. Anyway, we do the same thing. We upload our image and type our trigger words. But this time we also need to type a preview prompt, which I believe is a description of the pictures. Once the pictures are uploaded, we need to label our image. It will automatically add some tags. But we have to remove any tags that are not relevant. Then we just start training, and it takes about an hour to finish. Once it is done, it will show several results, and I had to choose the one that looks most like the actual products. But of course, none of them turned out like the product, which felt like a total waste of time. But I proceeded to create a new project and finally started generating some image. On the side, there are a lot of complicated settings, and they are limited. What I mean, for example, is if you try to add more steps, you have to upgrade to a pro subscriptions. This seems to want to take as much money as possible from users. I already pay for some credits, and I really don't want to pay any extra dollars. Come on, guys. Just like before, I type in some prompts and the results were awful. Maybe it was because I didn't have the right settings applied. I feel like they made it complicated on purpose so you would use all your credits to get good results. It's nearly impossible to find the best settings because there are so many combinations. But I might be wrong, right? Maybe this site is better for character generation and not for objects. These are the results I got, and they all fail. So don't waste your money on these sites. The final site is Pixeldojo or Dojo Pixel, which charge a monthly subscriptions fee. I think the overall usage and look are a little bit better than Tensor.art. So again, I upload my zip file and wait an hour for the training to finish. Once it was done, I could go to the create section and start generating some image. In the first few pictures, the ring looked quite off because it added some extra parts to the rings. However, the background was really awesome. After a few tries, I changed my prompt and add the dimension of the gemstones, and it suddenly created better pictures. The results were good, but they still had an AI look. It looked over contrast and kind of have a heavy denoise effects. I tried to fix that with Topaz upscale function, and it did a little bit better, making it feel more natural. Alright everyone, it's the end of our video. I personally like the first website because it has a simple interface and was also the fastest to train a model. The results look more natural. If someone could make a website easier to understand and not use hard words like steps or VAE, it will really help a lot of sellers. It will also be great if they could lower the high fees. I know people need to earn money, and I agree. But when using AI tools, I often need more than 50 tries to get one good pictures. People still need to take their own pictures of their products. Some might say that they can make those pictures without AI, but using AI make it easier. For example, if you want to shoot this image with red dust, first you have to find the dust, then set up your camera and lights and take many photos to get one good shot. With AI, you just need to write the right prompt to get the image you want. Anyway, guys, please like this video and let us know what you think about AI.